This is kind of important. Josh, I need to have brain surgery.
Brain surgery?
Yeah.
My God. Okay, all right. First of all, what's your birthday?
January 24th,
Yeah.
19... You have my first, middle, and last name. Tell me.
Well, you got two possibilities. You've got sometimes nines bring up healing stuff and things that need to be addressed, and that's, June or going, end of June going into July, or it could have just been under your 11, which is the very end of July, like the last few days of July, or sometime beginning of August.
That's what it was. July 30th, I banged and hit my head, and then I had an MRI. They're like, okay, the bang of the head is fine, but we see a weird calcification here. You might want to get an MRI. Next day I got an MRI, found out I have a brain tumor.
Not caused by the head banging.
Totally incidental. Angels. Angels said...
Oh my God, that's unfucking believable.
Totally unbelievable. No, I mean, Josh, the night before this happened, I had insomnia. I got 2 very cold chills in my body, and I was like, is this place haunted? It's the house I grew up in, mind you. No one's ever lived in it ever before.
Yeah.
The next day, I'm randomly just like walking along, talking on my phone. I go to an area in my house I have been to twice in my life, and I talking on the phone, I sit on a hammock, and it violently flips me over. My head bounces off slate. I get set, I'm like, oh my God, you have a concussion. And I'm on the phone with Tyler, and he's like, go get that checked. I'm like, no, I think I'm fine, I'm talking. I was sobbing. And he had me get the MRI, and the MRI was incidentally like, let's get this looked at.
Do they know what caused this?
This is my suspicion, because it's right there. But no, they don't. I'm so emotionally and physically healthy, it's hard to fathom, and they never know where these things come from.
Do you think it is the phone, or do you think that that's too easy of an explanation?
It could be too easy of an explanation, but I can't possibly think of another one.
Fuck. Well, I'm definitely not using my cell phone like that anymore.
And that's why we're Skyping.
Shite. Okay. All right.
No, I mean, here's the deal. Millions and millions and millions of people use cell phones, and how many have brain tumors? Who knows? Maybe more people have brain tumors and don't know it, but I mean,
right.
It's fine.
Can you do it before October? Can you do it in September?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Let's put it this way. Sometimes we go through life and certain things stress us out, or we get upset about certain stuff, like not getting a fucking show underway or a call back, or dealing with these fuckers and those fuckers and this kind of stuff. And at the time, we're not really thinking about the big picture, but when we go through an experience like this, afterwards we're like, I don't think I need to sweat shit like this anymore. I think maybe I'm going to take my life differently. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, because that's the first place your mind goes to when something like this happens, which is like, oh, what am I supposed to better appreciate? But I am someone who appreciates, so I know what you mean. I just want to make sure I can talk, can say all my nouns and verbs, and yeah.
Well, what did the doctors tell you?
I'm in the best hands, and I totally believe it's fine, but there's always a potential that I'll need speech therapy, or that I could lose some of my comprehension or ability to say certain things. But I don't even want to go there and think about that, because I'm positive it's going to be fine. Just as the numbers show.